If you've been downtown or on any main street, the silence is noticeable. The lack of people is noticeable. The hustle and the bustle of people on a Friday night to get dinner and a show is all but gone.
Yeah, you're so right. But recently, a local theater company decided to change all that. After months of virtual events, comedians are once again on stage.
Arcade Comedy Theater is using the warm weather to their advantage and bringing back a sound we've all missed: laughter.
Her problems into a microphone.
The sound of people laughing used to fill the room at Arcade Comedy Theater. That all changed, like everything. The seats empty, no shows, and missing most was the laughter.
The communal effect of laughter is very powerful.
Powerful in so many ways, sometimes allowing us just to forget, to pause, to enjoy, to be present.
It's been since March 13th since we've been afforded the ability to laugh and have comedians perform.
And when the pandemic hit,
where did we turn? We turned to entertainment. We turned to Netflix. We turned to comedy. We wanted levity in our lives, and we wanted to laugh.
Arcade, a nonprofit, jumped online, like most, going virtual for stand-up, if you will, and classes. But the live audience, the laughter you hear, was still missing. And so they got to work.
We've written many plans. We've thrown a lot of plans in the garbage. It's just been frustrating in a lot of ways, but it's also pulled out an amazing creative side in all of us to work together to create this space.
The space is the Trust Oasis, tucked in between buildings on 7th Street, and one of a dozen Arcade eyed up before choosing to become the first stage we've seen in a while downtown.
For us to be able to lead that charge was a daunting task. The first theater company downtown to step out and do something, but we were ready for the challenge.
There are rules and restrictions, but also sellout crowds. A sellout now, by the way, is 25 tickets based on tables and social distancing, but nonetheless.
To sit here and watch people throw their heads back in laughter again just makes us stand back and say, okay, we're doing the right thing at this time, and we're doing it safely and in the right way.
There are times to be serious and times to laugh, but I do think that it's nice to have a little bit of a break from reality at times. Do you want me to bring this down or? Okay.
Lawyer by day, comedian by night, Brittany Alexis has taken the outdoor stage twice now and says taking what we're all going through and finding a way to laugh can be therapeutic.
Some of my favorite comedians, what they do is they give you a perspective that's a lot different from your own, but they do so in a way that you can relate to and understand and find humor in.
And yeah, it's not always perfect.
Night 2, we had 2 buses and a helicopter all at the same time. On rain days, I feel like a Little League baseball coach, where I'm watching the radar to do comedy. Like, this is great. You know, I never thought I would squeegee a parking lot downtown Pittsburgh.
But if nothing else, you gotta find the humor in life.
I love that they laugh even about like squeegeeing the parking lot and the helicopters coming over. And
what are you gonna do?
It's comedy.
You know, and I remember talking to Jason early on about outdoor comedy, and he's like, it's just so hard to do it. But they found the space to be perfect for what they wanted to do. And in the months that they weren't putting on live shows on a stage, they wound up going online, like we mentioned. So they are continuing a lot of their virtual options. But now that they have this space, they're also doing some of their classic classes that people have come to love in that space. They're just less people, socially distant, using the space to their advantage.
I love the idea of doing it outside. It's like eating outside.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's a very cool thing.